Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akim who are out there doing this work throughout the four corners of the earth, doing this thing in truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. This is a lesson real quick on that camp known as ISCPK and its leader, and the brother that's the head of our camp. We just chopping it up on the way to camp about what this guy Captain Tazariak and this guy General Yohana, and what he said about the Will Smith and Chris Rock event, and he was mentioning out his mouth he was talking about doing adultery. He's talking about how Will Smith should do it, and should do adultery, and it's a whole all clips on YouTube about it, and I didn't see it. Captain Tazariak, how he doubled down on it, but these false prophets and these wicked men that are claiming to be in Israel, how they're acting. And I just want to just touch on it real quick. And I was just like, and when the brother was talking about, I was just like, I got to do a video real quick on that. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that act of adultery is wrong. It's against the scriptures. That's pretty much a foundational thing. We find out waking up is, you are not to commit adultery. It's in the world, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're good for that. That's one thing that Israelites do, which is wicked. This is it's done pretty much at an all-time high. And I'm gonna just get it on how it's wrong and how these guys are going off. I said, if anything is going off, that these guys doing, that's going off. And really, now that I mention it, that those guys are doing that. And that's a celebrity. They do worse than adultery, man. And it looks, in my opinion, it's like a talk show. He goes up there and he's on his soapbox and shit, and that's all I get from that. Cause older brothers that's been in truth, they know more about General Yohana and his wickedness, So let me just get on the subject. This is Exodus 20 and 14. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Okay. That's pretty much straight to the point. Ezekiel 20, we read that at the Passover, the whole chapter. Gives you the laws. These are the laws here. Okay, that's straight to the point. And there's and I was thinking about individuals who listen and who are a part of ICPK, and it shows you that it's a spirit that they go along with that, what he says, and that's law, what he says. So it's like, damn, these people out here bugged out, because they'll listen what he's saying. They'll just be like, they'll just brush over it. That sounded crazy. They'll be like, I sounded crazy, but it is General Yohana type shit. So Jake is just on another level of wickedness nowadays, man. And it's not up to me to be like, well, if he repents and he can get out that spirit, I don't see that happen to to Captain Zariak and this guy General Yohana, I don't, I believe they're pretty much ordained to be false prophets. Now it's up to the Lord, to He wants to do with those men. But as of right now, what they're doing, they're wicked men. As of right now, you can only judge what a man is doing at the moment. Okay. Now you don't like to see that out of people proclaiming themselves to be Israel, but they do that. So this is Leviticus 20:10, and then and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress, shall surely be put to death. Okay, so that's a situation that stands on a situation like that. A man that has a man lying with a woman that already has a man, and they're doing the act of sex, that'll be off. But that's very prevalent here in today's society under the rulership of Esau, Edom, so-called white man. All right, the wicked, the devil. You see that going, and it's really nothing promoted. So, that's something we always touch on is the women and the wicked men and the wicked women. A lot of these dating sites and stuff, these women, these women already have men, or technically we're adulterers because we lie down with women who already have men before. So technically we are, but we're on the sincere side of the Lord. Okay, we're born in it, but doing the act is totally off, and we're very cognizant of how we deal around these women and when we deal with them. But promoting that to Israelites, and it's a whole nother low. And we're beginning to see that men are waxing worse and worse, as the scriptures say. They're they're getting, how you get a milestone, or a basketball player get a career high. These niggas are getting career high demons, man. Let's get that. Proverbs 6 and 30. Proverbs 6 and 32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. So it shows that these people don't have understanding. These individuals and the congregation, they don't have understanding. Okay? Everything that they've said in the past and did in the past, they want to one-up it now. The Lord is really taking hold of these people's minds, man. And, you shouldn't really be speaking on the Will Smith and Jada thing, more than once, man, or, do a video and that's it, man. You got to be aware of where your attention is headed at. Whether your attention is being drawn to, rather, I think Jada is this, and these people are under the spirit of Satan. They made an oath to Satan. They've done things in the name of Satan, and everything in Hollywood it is a part of Satan, and it's fake. So you can't go into real relationship situations based on that, because it's not real. It's like the WWE. Some people say the WWE is real to me. Some people say that too, showing that spirit, man. This is Luke 6 and 26. Real quick hit. This is it says, "Woe unto you, when all men shall speak well of you, so did their fathers to the false prophets. All right. So in the eyes of the world, they'll look at ISUPK as being a better Israelite group than GMS. They'll say, oh, these guys have ragtag garments. They don't have a congregation. They don't have a building and stuff like that. They don't have these fly events and women with them. So people pretty much speak well of them, a lot of so-called Israelites, over us, but that's fine. And that's totally fine. But we're more on the right side of seeing salvation than receiving salvation than they are at all-time high, you know. Let me get this one last scripture. Oh, let me get this. Because I mentioned it earlier. 2 Timothy 3:13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. So evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Go ahead. Yeah. Evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You know, straightforward, straight to the point. So, you know, these people, they see it, they don't see anything wrong with statements such as that. And the scripture says every idle word as well. So they're getting on these channels and stuff like that and saying these outrageous things, further condemning themselves. All right. But I seen a brother on my timeline. He made a video saying, you know, saying, you know, why do GMS make videos on everybody? You know, that's a separate video in itself, but we make videos because what the Lord requires of us to do. Show Israel their wickedness and correct it. It's not of a thing of gossiping and being a busybody, because that's what's against the scriptures. We do it in the way to show Israelites that are sincere that what you're not to do. Because the Great Millstone has 100% truth. All right. So this is John. Next scripture, John, and I'm gonna close it. John 4:6 and no. 1 John. Salakia. 1 John 4:6. And it reads, we are of the Most High. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us. He that is not of the Most High heareth us not. Whereby know we that hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of the Most High, and everyone that loveth is born of the Most High and knoweth the Most High. He that loveth not knoweth not the Most High, for the Most High is love. So love, you know, the word, the love, and the whole the conception of love, the concept of love and sex, all that is misconstrued in this world. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love this person right now, even though she got a man, I still want to go inside her, all this shit. If you love the Most High, you won't do it to another Israelite what is against the scripture. If you love your neighbor, you wouldn't go trespass against them like that. You know, we know love is keeping of the commandments. Even if we're in the truth, we see a 2/3 or Jake, when these nappy-headed niggas, we don't commit adultery with them because he not in the truth and shit like that. You know, we don't do these things. We're supposed to be a new creature, okay? But these are perverse, wicked men, brute beasts, you know. So, with that, I'm going to close it. All praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Ruach. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Rule well. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akim. Shalom.